Welcome back to The Explainer. So, today we're cracking the code on navigating those massive library databases to find the exact type of source you actually need for your research. Okay, picture this. You type a topic into the search bar, hit enter, and instantly get hit with thousands of results. It's a totally common researcher's dilemma. You're just sitting there staring at the screen, wondering which ones are actually going to be useful, and, more importantly, which ones your professor is actually going to accept.
Well, the best way to tackle this overwhelm is to think of your sources kind of like a toolkit. I mean, who wouldn't grab a hammer to screw in a nail, right? It's the exact same concept here. We have to pick the right periodical for the job. Our main tools generally fall into three really distinct categories: popular, trade, and scholarly. Let's unpack them.
First up, popular magazines and newspapers. Now, this is a tool you probably interact with every single day. The really crucial point here is that popular sources are written specifically for the general public. Their main goal? To inform, entertain, or persuade us about current events or popular opinion. These are meant for everyday non-experts. We're talking about household names here: Time, People, The Wall Street Journal. They are absolutely fantastic for getting a broad, easy-to-digest overview of a topic.
If you're holding a physical copy, or even just scrolling through a PDF, the visual clues are super obvious. Glossy paper, colorful photos, and a ton of consumer product ads. Like car commercials or shampoo ads. Those are dead giveaways. The articles themselves are usually pretty short, maybe just 1 or 2 pages, and they're written by staff writers or freelance journalists. And here's a big one: they rarely have formal bibliographies. If they cite anything at all, it's usually just a hyperlink right in the text.
Next, we have trade publications, the industry insider.
Once you've got that broad public perspective, it's time to pull out this highly specific but incredibly useful tool. Trade publications provide news, trends, and really practical information about problems in a specific field. Basically, these are strictly for the insiders. Think of magazines like Computer World, Hotel Management, or Adweek. They're written specifically to keep working professionals up to date on new products, techniques, and organizational news. If you want to know what real-world professionals are struggling with right now, like way before academics even have the time to study it, this is exactly where you look.
This is a great way to see the difference between trade publications and popular magazines. While trade pubs might actually look a little bit like popular magazines, they still have some glossy pages and ads, the audience and the authors are completely different. Trade articles are written by industry professionals and practitioners for their peers, whereas popular magazines just rely on journalists writing for the general public.
What's really fascinating when looking at resources like the Thompson Rivers University Library Guide is how they explicitly break down these clues. A huge giveaway for a trade publication is the use of terminology specific to their field. Unlike the general, simple language you'd find in the popular press, trade magazines just assume you already know the basics of the industry. And the ads? They're totally different too. You're not going to see general consumer ads. Instead, you'll see advertisements for industry-specific software or, say, upcoming professional conferences.
Finally, we reach scholarly journals, the academic gold.
This is the heaviest tool in the box, and it's definitely the one your professors are usually begging for. Scholarly journals report original research and really in-depth studies, all designed to promote scholarly communication and advance knowledge. So when your professor asks for peer-reviewed sources, this is exactly what they mean. These are articles that have been rigorously evaluated by a board of subject experts before they're ever allowed to see the light of day. It makes them the absolute gold standard for academic reliability.
You can spot this academic gold like the American Journal of Nursing or the Journal of Technology Studies pretty much instantly. The visual clues are stark. We're talking about really long articles, typically 10 to 35 pages, that basically always lead off with an abstract or a summary. They have a very serious, plain appearance, usually just black and white with very little white space. And instead of colorful lifestyle photos, you're going to find graphs, charts, and really dense methodology sections. Most importantly, though, they feature extensive bibliographies and reference lists, and you'll see virtually zero commercial advertisements.
So let's talk about choosing the right source.
We have 3 very different tools spread out on our workbench. How do we synthesize this and make the right choice for a specific project? Think of this breakdown as your ultimate cheat sheet. You're going to want to reach for popular sources when you need to understand current events or public opinion. Turn to trade publications when you need to grasp current industry trends or professional practices. But when you need verified data and original research to back up a heavy academic argument, you absolutely must reach for the scholarly journals. It's really interesting to notice how the level of accountability scales up here too, from general editors all the way up to strict peer review by experts, along with how rigorously the references are cited.
So the next time you're staring down a database search result, just run it through a quick 3-step checklist to instantly identify what kind of tool you're holding. Step 1, check the author's credentials. Are they a journalist or are they an academic with a university affiliation? Step 2, look for citations. Is there a formal bibliography sitting at the end? And Step 3, identify the audience. Is this written for the general public, for working professionals, or for academic researchers?
With your toolkit now fully organized and this evaluation checklist right in your back pocket, the only question left is, how are you going to apply this to uncover the perfect sources for your next big assignment? Remember, the quality of your research relies entirely on the strength of your sources. So look closely, evaluate carefully, and choose wisely.